first, fast, accurate. You're watching WSBT-22 News at 5:30.
Thousands of Donald Trump supporters and even some protesters, and quite a few of them downtown right now. This is a live look inside the Century Center, the podium right there where Donald Trump Republican frontrunner Donald Trump is expected to speak in about 90 minutes here. The polls in Indiana open in just about 11 hours, and we will be streaming his speech for you on WSBT.com when it happens. Meantime, the doors are open now for that event. You see people inside there, but there were lines outside the Century Center at the crack of dawn today.
Yeah, people from all over the Midwest here to see Donald Trump. WSBT 22's Zach Crenshaw is live in downtown South Bend tonight. And Zach, you know, Trump received some big endorsements today. Former Notre Dame coach Lou Holtz, former Purdue coach Gene Cady endorsing Trump today. But first of all, tell us, what's it like out there? What are you seeing out there in South Bend tonight?
Well, Rick and Jennifer, the word I would use is passionate. They still have traffic moving along St. Joseph Street, but you can see behind me right now, this is the line to get into the rally. It's more than a block long. It winds all the way through the Century Center. On the other side of the street, some inappropriate signs, but just tons of protesters here shouting across the street, yelling with megaphones, tons of homemade signs expressing their disdain for Donald Trump, and both sides engaging in a back and battle right here. You know, the protesters very vocal about the polarizing figure that Donald Trump is, but his supporters are just as passionate.
Stomp in for the Trump man once again.
I don't think it's even noon yet, you know. It's just, I feel like I'm at a rock concert, like an all-day rock concert.
The main act, Donald Trump. Supporter Jimmy Lee from Granger was the second person in line at 7:30 this morning.
I was feeling real tired this morning because I couldn't sleep last night, but now I'm to a point where I can barely hold still. I'm getting the jitters.
And Jimmy wasn't alone.
Ted Cruz is going to get annihilated.
Brandon Barber came from Toledo.
I couldn't get into the ones in Ohio.
Aaron Robinson brought his family from the suburbs of Chicago.
I'm an independent thinker. Yeah, I do realize that there are some people that don't agree with his rhetoric. But I'm more, I'm looking at the underlying message, and the underlying message is one of unity to me.
There was a common refrain this morning.
We got this wrapped up. We're going to make America great again tomorrow.
Supporters were upbeat today, confident their candidate was going to lock up the nomination.
Senator Ted Cruz is going to lose this and then try and say it's not the end, but this is the end.
Despite protests across the country, supporters here weren't concerned with potential violence tonight.
They can protest for what they believe, and I walk away.
You're going to have people that agree and disagree. It's just a matter of keeping it civil.
Round that Trump train, roll on down the line.
As the so-called Trump train comes to town, it appears many people are already on board.
Once in a lifetime experience. You know, it's going to be the second best day of my life. The first one being my wife, you know, getting married, and my second one's going to be seeing Trump, my hero.
There you go.
Now, many people I talked to today said they were hoping Trump will win Indiana tomorrow so that he can lock up that nomination and avoid a contested convention. It is crazy down here right now. Tons of people on both sides. Obviously, what police and a lot of people are hoping for, though, is that it remains peaceful. Right now, they're on separate sides of the street, the protesters and the supporters. But after this rally ends and people start coming out, passion will be again very high. Reporting live in downtown South Bend, Zach Crenshaw, WSBT 22 News.